Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is NBA King David. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button, comment, and let him know I sent you. He bite with another banger. And this one right here called Broke on Your Knuckles. Get in the comment section and let him know, is it fire or not?
Broke on your knuckles. People say fuck you. They don't trust you. But when you come up, people love you.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Gilly the kid's son, mother Miss Toy, called him out after he said on Club Shay that their son Cheese died trying to be a follower. Cheese wasn't committing no crimes. He wasn't trying to shoot no ops. No ops wasn't coming to kill him. Gilly said in the interview that Cheese pulled up to somebody else's block and they ops spent the block and he was an innocent bystander. So what Gilly meant that Cheese died trying to be a follower, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But for the people that haven't seen this clip, check it out.
Sugarcoat shit. I was struggling with my son, trying to get him to out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. We didn't even have the best relationship when he passed because he wanted to be a street. And I didn't believe in that shit. I didn't subscribe to that shit. But other than that, it ain't about Cheese no more. Cheese ain't here. It's about me saving somebody else's life and letting them know that you can die out here. Somebody will blow your brains out playing out here and thinking this shit is not serious when it is. So what do you want to do? Do you want to live life? You want to be here for your parents, or you want to subscribe to this fake ass street shit and get the melon knocked out, get the seeds knocked out your watermelon? Because that's all that's going to happen. Plain and simple. Being a follower. Wanting to subscribe to some shit that's not really you. And that's most of the kids out here. Mm-hmm. Most of the kids in the suburbs subscribe to shit that is not even really them. And then they got to prove themselves. Well, I don't believe you. You grew up in the suburbs. I don't believe you tough. So what you gonna do? You gonna prove yourself? And then a lot of them end up trying to prove themselves, and a lot of them end up in a sad situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, now I can't say that my son was just a totally suburban. He hung out in North Philly. He hung out in the ghettos. He had family down there. So, but what he was trying to be wasn't him.
He chose a life that he didn't have to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, shortly after this interview, Cheese mom, Miss Toy, she responded. And she said, I will never let anyone assassinate your character. Keeping it real will be saying who you really were. And she was shooting that shot at Gilly because Gilly said he gonna keep it real. Cheese died being a follower. She said, nah, keeping it real is telling the people who Cheese really were. She said, a great father, a brother, a friend. She said, you was respectful and a respectable man. You weren't running these streets robbing and killing people. You wanted to take care of your son and family. You wanted to become a successful rapper and entrepreneur. You wanted to shoot the shit with your family and friends and have a good time. She said, my baby ain't never in his life been a follower. Put some respect on his name. To not F with him in life is one thing, but to not F with him in his death is diabolical. So she's saying, Gilly, you didn't even rock with my baby when he was here, but to have that same energy now that he gone is diabolical. She trying to say that Gilly wasn't rocking with his son. Now in the interview, Gilly did say him and his son was at odds when he died. Now I do want to say this. At one point in time, I did see Gilly and Wallow posting Cheese music and hanging out with Cheese and the other dude that rap with him. But then on Gilly page, like it kind of went pause when it came to Cheese. So I guess that's the time when they was going through it. But that's normal. Adult child, because they're adult child tend to bump head with their parents, whether it's a boy or a girl. But Gilly said they was bumping heads because Cheese was trying to live the street life. And Gilly didn't agree with that. So of course, you already know how that go. Gilly probably saying, word, nigga, you ain't no street nigga, because he said in the interview, he don't agree with a suburban kid being in the streets. And that's basically what he was saying. Like, not saying Cheese wasn't that or Cheese was soft. No, Cheese was in a position where he didn't have to be in the hood. You lived in the suburbs. You didn't have to be in the hood doing what you're doing now. I do want to say this. I don't get the vibes that Cheese was out there spinning the block, shooting ops. None of that and no gang stuff. I get the vibes from listening to Gilly the Kid and his mother that Cheese was a hustler. He probably was out there hustling. And Gilly probably saying, you didn't have to though. We rich. You didn't have to hustle. But y'all already know how that goes, man. A lot of times these kids, they either want to be in the streets even though they don't have to because of their peers. And some of them genuinely just want to make their own way. They don't care if their parents rich. They want to make their own money and get it their own way so they can move and do what they want to. Because you already know when your parents taking care of you, it don't matter if you grown or not, but when the funds is coming from them, you got to kind of abide by what they say. But if you want 100% freedom, you got to get it on your own. Y'all know that. That's common sense. Now, Gilly the Kid daughter, who he brought on Club Shay and she sung her song, Plastic Cup, she spoke out up under Cheese mom post and she said, all on here saying anything about stuff y'all know nothing about. Now, I think that shot was to the people in the comments. And then she said, to say he didn't F with him in life is disrespectful and corny. To be on here disrespecting my dad in front of all his kids. This out of pocket. When the conversation can be had. Now, that was to Cheese mom. And that's true. Miss Toy and Gilly could have had a conversation. Miss Toy could have said, I don't like how you said my son was a follower. You said this to the world. You destroying his character and legacy or whatever. But the vibes that I'm getting, just like he was on bad terms with Cheese, 9 times out of 10, he wasn't on so good of a terms with her either. So I'm pretty sure a conversation would have never took place. And you got to understand, their child is gone. It's a lot of emotions and anger in that situation. It's a lot of things probably were being said behind closed doors in that situation to each other. They probably not even in a space right now to have a conversation. But she said she would not allow Gilly to assassinate Cheese' character by saying he was a follower. She said Cheese was never a follower. He was a great father, brother, and a friend, and respectable man. He didn't rob. He didn't kill people. He just wanted to take care of his child and his family. I'm pretty sure Cheese was just a hustler. But let's just say this too though, man. In Cheese music, he was talking about how he was cracking heads and his ops knew not to play with him, and he was talking like he was in that street life. And you know, the parents never really know 100% what the child is doing. Not saying Cheese is out there killing people and stuff like that, but he was rapping about it. He was rapping about clapping people. And you already know how that go. But like Gilly said, he was an innocent bystander. But your rap image in this industry, in this internet world, when you have a rap image, when you have any kind of image on the internet to the people, you that person you say you are. Like Quando Rondo said, if you say you that in them songs, when them feds come, you that. They don't want to hear nothing else. You what you said you was. I don't think Gilly was saying this out of any malice. I think he was saying this out of anger, of arguing with Cheese, constantly going back and forth with Cheese, trying to get Cheese to leave the streets alone. Rather, he was just hanging out or hustling. And he just said it out of frustration because he looking at it as he had to be a follower. Like he didn't have to do this. He looked at it as he was doing this because his friends was doing it. If you listen to his examples and his statements in this interview, in this little clip, how he talking about how kids be doing stuff because they peers. He's really projecting them thoughts from how he viewed Cheese. Your dad is a millionaire. You don't have to be out there in the streets hustling. You don't have to be on them blocks posted up with your shiesty mask on and dropping songs dissing your ops and carrying guns. Not saying he could have been legal, but I'm just saying, period, legal or not. You making songs about killing your ops and then you out on them blocks and you talking about, you know what I'm saying? It all go hand in hand. And I think Gilly was just speaking from a father being frustrated to losing his child after they went back and forth about these same issues and it never got through Cheese head. And because it didn't get through Cheese head, it caused them to separate and go their separate ways. And they never got a chance to make amends. And I feel like Mama Toy is like saying, hey, nigga, my baby was this. You shouldn't even say that to the world. I would not allow you to put those things in the universe and paint my son to be a follower. And we know he was a great person. I get it both ways, man. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this situation. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is Tillman Williams Kennels. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and their website, TillmanWilliamsKennel.com. Puppies are available. You can also tap in now and get on the waiting list for up and coming planned breedings. And their studs is open for stud service. The links will be down in the comment section. Hey, look, all my dog lovers, all my breeders, make sure y'all tap in because last promo, they sold like quick. Hey, and y'all already know, man, I'm giving shout outs to people that get in that comment section, comment, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel, man. Long as y'all stay active on the channel, y'all get free shout outs, man. Shout out today goes to, hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. I continue watching. Promo alert, promo alert. If you need promo, DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on my YouTube, $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube, $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube, and $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win.